What? The robot?
No, the antimat.
You need to act fast. Move, Yasna. But
No. It will kill me.
Yasna? Are you alive?
It destroyed the robot.
What's it doing now?
Oh no. It's over.
Et bon retour tout le monde, bon retour dans The Invincible. La dernière fois, on s'était laissé, on était en direction de la base de l'Alliance et on s'est aperçu qu'il n'y avait pas l'air d'avoir grand monde, voire peut-être même déserté, mais on n'est pas certain pour l'instant. Alors, tout ce qu'on a réussi à apercevoir, c'est qu'il y avait un robot qui était sur place, mais pour le reste, on n'a aucune idée. Alors, on va aller explorer justement qu'est-ce qui se cache sur la base de l'Alliance. Alors, allons-y.
We'll most likely lose contact soon. So let me be clear. Your situation is highly precarious. You cannot trust the Alliance or expect them to be willing to help. If things don't go our way, I'll do everything in my power to negotiate your safe return to the Commonwealth. Worst case scenario, we'll opt for a prisoner exchange. Until then, please cooperate with them. And during the interrogation, don't resist. Astrobiologists generally do not possess information that's sensitive to the Commonwealth. At worst, you'll give away the details of our last mission.
Hang on, sir. What exchange? I'm not a spy, I'm a scientist.
I'm afraid that doesn't change anything. You want information about Regis III. For that reason alone, they might consider you a spy.
But what kind of spy exposes themselves to direct questions?
A desperate one, Doctor.
Ça promet beaucoup, beaucoup.
Since we have no idea what's going to happen, I want you to know that you were always a fair commander, even if you were quite strict. I guess what I'm trying to say is...
Please, stop, Doctor.
How odd.
What?
There's no one here. Nobody.
Impossible. Even if there aren't many of them in the camp, someone would have noticed you.
I'm not blind, sir. There's really no one here.
Don't get out yet. Could be some kind of trick.
Il y a juste le robot, il n'y a personne d'autre.
Not a living soul.
Better for your safety if they make the first move. If you really don't see anyone. All right then. Enter the base. Just slowly, with your hands up.
I'm going. What have I got to lose anyway?
Your life, Doctor.
Moi, j'ai l'impression qu'il ne nous dit pas tout. Il doit être au courant de quelque chose.
Some robot. Doesn't react to my presence at all. I don't know if that's a good sign or bad.
I wouldn't worry about it.
Comment ça se fait qu'on avait un robot comme ça, qui nous a presque tués, et là, on arrive à la base numéro 2 et il n'y a plus un chat? Qu'est-ce qui s'est passé?
I'm going in. Clear. For now.
Holy hell, OK. La mort du soleil et la rectification de l'article au rédacteur machin chose. Machin chose. Responsable de l'article scandaleux, salissant mon nom et minimisant l'impact de mes résultats scientifiques. Je vous serais gré de rectifier l'article La mort du soleil et menaces d'un scientifique. Pages 9 et 10 du numéro 5 de la revue périodique Jeune astrophysicien publié cette année. On peut non seulement trouver dans ce texte des erreurs de nature scientifique, mais également des citations inappropriées de mes hypothèses formulées lors du dernier congrès. Je joins une correction. Selon mes rappels de l'auteur Dr. Bouza, non pas Boza, recherche effectuée lors d'une excursion cosmique, je constate que le temps nécessaire à l'hydrogène pour s'épuiser lors de la combustion d'une étoile dépend de la masse de celle-ci. Ce phénomène, dis-je, s'applique à toutes les étoiles. Rien ne semble indiquer que la nôtre échappe à cette règle, quelle que soit notre volonté de mystifier les lois de la physique. Quelle est donc mon hypothèse? Dans le futur, tout le stock d'hydrogène contenu dans le noyau du Soleil viendra à s'épuiser. Une sphère de fusion hydrogène s'étendra jusqu'à ce que la température descende en dessous de 6 millions de degrés Celsius. Le noyau lui-même va diminuer, les centres de la combustion hydrogène serviront de carburant, permettant ainsi à une deuxième réaction de fusion de débuter. Cela prolongera la durée de vie du Soleil de quelques millions d'années. Cependant, il est certain que le Soleil va passer de l'état de naine jaune à celui de géante rouge. L'attraction gravitationnelle avec Vénus et la Terre va diminuer. Les corps célestes susmentionnés vont alors s'éloigner de l'étoile et seront en quelque sorte sauvés. Cependant, le puissant Soleil rouge sera quand même capable d'absorber Mercure avant de mourir. Je maintiens, selon mes recherches, mon affirmation indiquant que le Soleil, en tant qu'étoile de séquence principale, a une existence de 10 milliards d'années, ayant commencé il y a 5 milliards et durera donc encore pour 5 milliards d'années. Cependant, il ne s'agit pas, comme on peut le lire selon le rédacteur Machin Chose, d'une menace basée sur des hypothèses sans fondement, de bobards et de chimères de la part d'un rédacteur en sciences astro-paranormales en quête de renommée, perturbant la santé mentale de l'espèce humaine. L'évanescence est un processus qui touche à toute chose et tout être présent dans l'univers. Elle touche également les rédacteurs de revues scientifiques qui se complaisent dans la popularité et l'illusion, dis-je, de succès par quelques écrits médiocres. Cordialement, dis-je, Dr. Bouza. PS, si vous ne réprimez pas la correction accompagnée d'une lettre d'excuse, je me verrai contraint, afin de protéger la science et ma personne, d'agir en justice. C'était tout un texte. Un trou noir, le résumé des recherches trimestrielles. Les recherches empiriques et les simulations effectuées lors du dernier trimestre ont permis à notre équipe de tirer les conclusions suivantes. Toute matière peut devenir un trou noir. Un trou noir peut absorber de la lumière grâce à la gravité. Nous en arrivons à la thèse que l'existence d'un trou noir est une conséquence de la théorie générale de la relativité. Un trou noir pourrait bien absorber une étoile, fût-elle de la taille du Soleil. La combustion d'une étoile, ou en d'autres termes, sa dématérialisation, s'accompagne d'un flash de matière provenant de l'intérieur du trou noir. Étendu de vérification renforcée, l'objet de nos recherches renforcées durant les prochaines années sera une singularité, petit point d'une énorme masse présente dans chaque trou noir. Selon notre équipe, c'est à l'endroit précis où se situe ce point que plus aucune loi de la physique ne fonctionne. Est-ce qu'on aura bien des bonbonnes d'oxygène en cas de besoin? Si on sort... OK, ça s'ouvre pas. Ça nous ramène où ce qu'on était tantôt.
I'm at the central module, in the headquarters.
You walked in, just like that.
Yeah, the doors were open.
Unbelievable, just unbelievable.
I have a record of their mission. Each step, location, units, including dates.
I'm all ears.
Day 0, landing place. Their main ship's in sector AQ-28.
The Invincible? What? They didn't move it?
Seems so.
I'll try to track it down. Please tell me what else is in there.
Like us, they became interested in the ocean. They got there on the 7th day.
Quite late.
Guess they weren't in a hurry. Before setting up this base, they were stationed not far from here, but seemed very determined to reach this area. They dug a vast system of tunnels.
When did they finally get here?
On the 15th day of the mission. They conducted research and during excavations found, you won't guess, metal structures.
So we had no chance to outrun them.
Yeah. And they were already at an advanced stage of works when we were still in orbit. In the end, they sent a convoy to a neighboring sector.
So that was their last move?
Well, there's no information about their return. Maybe I'll find them there.
Highly probable. Do you know what the current day of their mission is?
They left on the 25th day. That's all I know. Well, I can't back out now. I have to follow them.
Well, it's your decision. Although I admit I'm also starting to wonder what you'll find.
People, Astrogator. They must be somewhere.
I'm sending a satellite. Soon I'll have an image of the area where the ship landed. We'll see if the Invincible's still there.
I'll continue to search their base. On the 24th day, they sent a convoy north to the sector. Oh, to the sector where I found Gorski.
You suspect they went after him, having detected his signal?
Oh, surely they could detect him. They could have detected all of us. But would they really do something about it?
Well, for some reason they left their base. I'm assuming that has something to do with it.
Or if they had something to hide, that might explain their urgency. Ditching all that equipment.
Ok, je pense qu'on a fait le tour de tout ça, hein? As-tu fait le tour? I think so.
I'm at the control station. Several units can be controlled from here. I wonder which... Ah, damn. One's unavailable.
Probably out of reach, or they took it.
On va toutes les essayer, on va voir. Aha!
I got the feed. But I can't get it to move. It's got a weak signal. Must be too far away. One is a flying unit. Some sort of probe.
Flying over the base.
Correct.
Can you extract data from it?
Sure. Never too much data. Especially in the current situation. I just need to find a place to land it. I landed the probe. Gonna check it in a spare moment.
On a-tu autre chose? Rien avec celui-là. Et le dernier? On n'a rien non plus. OK.
They've got a device for intercepting alarm signals. There isn't much of it. Single record. The guy survived. Someone saved him. Interesting. Coordinates changed upwards, which indicates he was evacuated by air. The alarm signal broke off high above the ground. 18561.
754. Yes, it's Gorski.
You said he died during the night.
Correct. I did. I couldn't let you go back to those ruins.
Did you send the lander? When?
While you were still on your way to the base, Party carried him on board, secured him. Gorski's in the infirmary now. The prognosis is cautious, but his condition has stabilized.
How could you, sir? I believe Gorski was dead. I blame myself for his death. And now you dare say you did it for my own good?
If I hadn't lied, you'd be willing to risk everything to save him. His chances were insanely small. I had to get you out first.
If Gorski had died because you waited too long...
But he didn't. Thanks to you, Yasna.
OK, fait que on a sauvé Gorski, finalement. Fait que l'oxygène qu'on a laissé a été le bon move. On l'a sauvé. Good job. Good job.
One more thing. I realize we still need to work together. So, I'll submit my reports as usual. But that doesn't mean everything's fine.
Understood, Doctor. I appreciate your professionalism.
On va te botter le cul, mais qu'on revienne, ça c'est sûr. Ça, j'ai aucune idée c'est quoi, mais bon.
Force field's down. I opened the passage. We can follow the convoy route now.
When you're ready, Doctor.
Mais on va aller voir la probe à l'extérieur en premier.
And our satellite will be over their ship. Oh, lucky. Clouds alone.
I'm entering the next module. I guess it's a biolab.
Fortunately, their ship's not here. Neither there or...
Are you still looking?
Not here either. Ah, bingo.
Yes?
Found it. They're still on the planet. Didn't fly away.
Good to know. Thank you. The scientists excavated some animal remains and reconstructed their hypothetical appearance. I found similar remains underground, right after finding Gorski. I wasn't sure if it was my imagination or not. Now there's no doubt. So long ago, reptilian organisms roamed the surface of Regis III. They had the opportunity to study organisms preserved in the ocean. Wow. They found the same species of fish.
Did they confirm the similarity to those on Earth?
Yes, lots of similarities. It started rotting.
It?
The fish.
In a bacteria-free environment? How so?
All living organisms serve as breeding grounds for bacteria. And there were both fish and humans in here. No longer alive. Still, nothing. It looks like a geology lab. They conducted a soil survey 500 meters deep.
Oh, that's a big piece of history, so to speak. What did they find?
Millions of years ago, life was abundant on the planet.
That would match our assumptions.
Yeah. Subdelta 92 class planets have very favorable conditions for the development of a biosphere.
So what happened? Did they draw any conclusions?
According to them, the extinction of life was caused by a supernova explosion.
The ground activity does not indicate...
It happened long ago. Longer than we anticipated. They've dated this event to 10 million years ago.
Only this one? The supposed end of Lyran's civilization.
Well, that's never been proven. There was practically no trace of them.
All right. What happened after?
Life was slowly recovering, but never returned to the pre-supernova peak.
Not enough time?
No. At first, it developed quickly, but then slowed down and declined.
Because another disaster?
Astrogator, the change in the biosphere development curve coincides with the occurrence of ferruginous clays.
This whole metal contraption, do I understand correctly?
Yes. I don't know what that has to do with it, though. Metals are really not that dangerous. The radioactive deposits marked here are not a definitive obstacle for life either. The biosphere has the ability to perfectly adapt, develop defense mechanisms, and fight back effectively.
Well, unless the planet is hit by a supernova wave.
Yes. Such sudden events leave no time for adaptation. Even if we assume that these metals were lethal to organic life, that extinction shouldn't last forever. And yet, life never again developed beyond the waters.
Does this mean another dominator has appeared on the land? Or one that leaves no trace behind?
Therein lies the rub. The Alliance have conducted a great deal of research. That they haven't found a logical explanation for this phenomenon is, to put it mildly, disturbing. Clearly, we're dealing with something beyond our comprehension. And I mean human comprehension in general. The range of their ground measurements covers a much wider area. To my eye, it seems they used advanced sonar. What they dug up here stretches for tens of kilometers.
What do you mean? What's in the ground, Doctor?
Metal deposits. Those structures. We still don't know where they came from. In such a peculiar form. Unbelievable. Not only do we know nothing about their origin, but the arrangement of these deposits is sort of puzzling. A ring system with a distinct center. This base stands on the outer ring. The center of it is in... under the city. Huh. The one I escaped from.
So their presence there had nothing to do with us?
Looks like it.
Did they determine the entity's function? Origin? Anything?
Well, it's hard to say. There's nothing here about it. One of these diagrams shows a geological cross-section. As suspected, it's all metal below the surface, of relatively thin layers of rock. But compared to the rest of the continent, the deposits in this region are significantly younger.
OK, ça, c'est la probe qu'on a atterri, qu'on va aller checker dans un instant.
First images from this area. If it's been flying long enough, it may store important information.
Attends, ça, c'est nous, ça.
It photographed the moment of my arrival. I'm on the slides.
We already know that. Is there something else?
No, the base is empty. The probe must have just started recording. Okay, finished. That wasn't much of it, really.
OK, fait que ça, on a tout fouillé ça au complet. Je pense qu'il y a peut-être juste l'autre ici qu'on n'aurait pas fouillé. On a-tu fouillé, lui? OK, je crois pas qu'on puisse y aller de toute manière. Oui, ici, as-tu des images, toi, quelque part?
I'm leaving the base. Going after the convoy.
Allez, Pacific Drive. On dirait que c'est la même voix qu'on avait dans le jeu Amnesia. Amnesia Rebirth, je crois, si je me souviens bien. Nous autres, on est là. Fait que si on veut suivre le convoi, il va falloir aller par là. Ouais, je crois que c'est par là.
Well, I've got to the place where they were digging. It's hard to miss. They set up a huge machine at the center. It must weigh thousands of tons. The ship that brought all of this must be...
Gigantic, yes. The Invincible surpasses any of our units, even the largest orbital stations. In my opinion, it's a bit excessive.
Isn't that jealousy speaking, sir?
Not at all. Good one.
Interesting. They found a sizable object deep underground. Stands out from the rest. It's not a part of the structures, but rather an independent, autonomous machine.
Also metal?
Yes.
So, a robot? Or something else that finally looks familiar?
Well, it looks a lot more like a robot than the other structures. I've already covered most of the convoy route. I'm entering a more enclosed area. A ravine, to be precise.
I see. Can I count on a tactical report?
Of course. A simple analysis of the situation won't hurt anyone.
That's for sure.
Ok, je peux-tu aller plus haut? Ok, le jeu voulait pas que j'aille plus haut. Qu'est-ce qu'on a ici? Destination du convoi.
Straight to where the convoy was heading.
Well then, what are you waiting for? Any doubts?
No, I don't. I still think we have to go there. They're not in the base. They must be somewhere, damn it.
So, what's on your mind?
I can just drive in there, straight to the convoy. Or try and take a side path to remain unnoticed until the very last moment.
Bold assumption. Could be an unnecessary detour. I leave that to your judgment, though. It's your call, Yasna.
All right. I'll try to get there via the side path.
Comme on dit, better safe than sorry. Allons-y avec le deuxième chemin. Qui veut dire complètement sur notre gauche? Non, je pense qu'il veut pas qu'on aille là. Hein?
I'm nearing the destination. From now on, I'll be on... The radiation level is rising rapidly. It's starting to get interesting. One of their vehicles got stuck in the rubble.
Oh, so you've already reached the convoy?
It's only this vehicle so far. I'm looking for the rest.
Alors, mon amour, je veux t'assurer que notre expédition se roule très bien. Sans plus d'observations ou de découvertes spectaculaires, nous prévoyons possiblement un arrêt temporaire pour une routine de maintenance. Cependant, cela ne devrait pas trop, ne pas avoir trop d'importance concernant la date de mon retour. Par conséquent, mon amour, sois tranquille. Tu peux compter sur moi pour être bientôt pleinement présent dans notre vie commune. Toutefois, il faut que tu comprennes à quel point cette découverte d'un isotope a été spectaculaire pour nous. C'est très important pour ma carrière universitaire et ma renommée, qui, je l'espère, sera partagée avec toi. Il s'agit de la première particule dans l'histoire de la conquête spatiale humaine dotée d'un isotope instable et radioactif découverte au-delà du système solaire. Et c'est moi qui l'ai découverte. Rends-toi compte, tu imagines? Rends-toi compte, tu imagines. OK. À l'intérieur de 26 OIF, l'enfant et les corps célestes, un composé créé au terme de la collision entre deux objets, sont cachés tous les mystères de l'impact des étoiles. Je vais bientôt pouvoir déterminer leur masse du moment que j'y passe quelques nuits. Pour l'instant, je sais que l'une d'entre elles était une étoile rouge géante. J'ai en tête les réponses et les questions qui ont taraudé les esprits les plus brillants pendant des centaines d'années et ont détruit les yeux de ces mêmes grands esprits à force de regarder dans des télescopes en direction de ce qui est vulpéculé, nouvelle dans le petit renard. Dans la phrase mentionnant mon intérêt plus poussé par la collision des étoiles que la connexion entre les personnages et les personnages et dans l'expression de mon opinion que les conséquences de la collision entre les étoiles sont plus importantes que tout ce que peuvent créer deux entités faites de protéines. Je ne voulais que transmettre mon admiration sans équivoque pour l'harmonie cosmique et la beauté mathématique de l'astrophysique, rien d'autre. Pardonne-moi, je rentre bientôt, B. Je pense que B n'a pas rentré bientôt.
And there's another mobile antimatter cannon.
Another one? How many of those did they... Is it active?
Dead, fortunately.
I admire your composure.
Well, I've had my fair share of anxiety lately. No wonder my brain's in defense mode now. Dissociation is something we all do. Hang on, someone's here.
Oh, probablement en haut. Non, en arrière, là. OK, on va à gauche ou on va à droite? On va aller à gauche.
Oh no. Astrogator. They're dead.
So you found someone.
I didn't let that thought get to me. Didn't want to. Finding them was my priority. It could have been just another abandoned place, not this.
What exactly happened to them?
Well, that's a good question. I'm not even sure what they were doing here. Okay. I'm getting into the antimatter recorder. What do we have here? They were preparing for departure. The convoy's heading somewhere. They're getting close to where I am now. I was there! It's the location with the giant cranes. Right before they lifted that strange artifact above ground level. They're here. Sending a probe. It's hard for them to reach the site. That's why they're trying to get there from above. They're tunneling their way through with a beam of antimatter.
How subtle. Can you locate the breach?
Looks like they found whatever they were looking for in that ominous tunnel. Of course. Those containers ended up in one of the transporters. I wonder if it's still nearby. Shame. The transport's leaving. Something's going on. One man's trying to draw the attention of the others to... I have no idea what's beyond the frame. Next slide. People rushing out of the tunnel, running from... whatever's in there.
But are we still considering whether you should go inside? I admit it's all very intriguing, but also too risky. What I'm trying to say is, I fear for your safety, Yasna.
I'm grateful for that. The situation is far from safe, true. But I've got to do what I've got to do. Whether I'm scared or not. One of the antimaters fired straight into the tunnel.
And? What happened next?
There's nothing else. Only... darkness.
Can't you see what it was aiming for?
Total panic. Everyone's trying to escape. There's also a second antimat. It's shooting into the air.
Unbelievable. Both were faulty.
Astrogator. The antimat's new objective is to eliminate, instead of protecting.
What happens next?
The second antimat. That's what destroyed it. People are frozen with fear. They don't know what to do. It's firing directly at the crew. Shooting them. One by one. It's horrifying what an antimatter beam does to the human body.
I'm sorry you have to see this, Yasna. Regis III doesn't spare you.
Who needs such destructive power? This technology puts us on a straight path to annihilation.
Well, the Alliance will do anything to feel invincible, hence their flagship.
It's not only them, Astrogator. If I remember correctly, we're not engaged in open conflict. And yet, we too participate in this ridiculous arms race. To the death and beyond. Someone hid behind a rock.
How do you know?
This antimat has thermal imagery. Hiding from it made no difference. One man has raised his hands in surrender. If only a machine could take pity on him.
With a proper programming, it could recognize such gestures, but it could never feel compassion. No.
It killed him. The machine just killed him. Oh, fuck.
Yasna?
The last photo is from a few moments ago. I'm on it.
Bloody hell, so it's not dead after all. The machine that massacred the Alliance is still operational, and it could target you at any moment.
Let's hope not.
Perhaps it's best to hope. While moving away. If that's all...
What about that tunnel?
Right.
So? I'll go check it out.
I know you will, Yasna. Proceed.
Donc, qu'est-ce qu'on a ici? Alors, allons voir ce qu'on a dans le tunnel.
I can hear a rhythmic, metallic sound coming from beyond the tunnel.
Something still active. Take your time, Yasna.
I can't hear. I don't understand you, sir. The audio's breaking up. I'll get back to you once I reach the end. It's an Arctan. Coming at me. Huh. I got out. Well, inside a cave.
Yasna, can you hear me? Over.
Copy that. I don't feel too... My head feels like it's bursting from pressure.
Breathe, Yasna. You need to rest.
No. I'm better now.
All right, then. Can you tell me what's in there?
Seems like this robot started a task and then got stuck in a loop.
What task?
Carrying boxes. It took one but never left.
Why do you think it's stuck?
Well, it goes in circles, using the same path. This place is full of metal bushes.
Same as the ones before.
Well, the lower parts of the bushes are, how to put it, fruitless.
So the Alliance came to pick the fruits.
I'm pretty sure the box is filled with research material. Those fruits.
Could you retrieve them somehow?
It won't be easy to snatch a crate from its steel grip. I'll come closer first.
Ok, on n'a pas de trigger après lui.
I think their crew took some soil samples. There's this chipped rock, revealing what lies beneath the surface.
Which is more metal?
Yes, a metal interior. Roots are exposed as well. They're not embedded in any rock, but in a tissue-like alloy.
Little bushes growing out of metal soil.
Yeah, that's one way of putting it.
So, all the bushes in this area, and there are plenty of them as I understand, appear to grow on the rock, but deep down their roots are embedded in metal. Perhaps you should take a closer look at them, Doctor. Can you please check them, Yasna?
Do you have anything specific in mind?
Doctor, if it's all metal...
Then I'll use a detector. Right. I'm checking. Give me a sec.
Perfect.
Everything matches. There's metal all around. And the bushes have a direct connection with the whole system.
Interesting. Sounds similar...
To the structures I saw following Gorski. Yes. Huh. Or perhaps it's... looks like 2 generations. One, old, dead, a relic. Second, these bushes grew in the remains of the former generation.
Hang on. Are you saying that this new generation is alive? And the old one used to be alive?
We can't rule it out.
And you say that as a biologist? I haven't heard you mention cells, membranes, organs, or green bodies, which leads me to one conclusion. That thing is not alive, Doctor.
Well, we used to calling all life proteinaceous, especially ourselves. But that's on Earth. The universe doesn't give a damn about our classifications.
Yasna, are you abandoning your profession? All you have learned, discovered, researched so far?
I'm just opening up to the unknown. Shit! I can't handle it anymore. Disappeared.
You must have broken its loop.
I didn't.
So you must have done something. Never mind. We'll try to locate it. But first of all, get out of there now.
I found the robot. It hasn't gone far.
Good. Please follow it.
Ok, lui est encore vivant, d'une certaine manière.
Fuck, it's getting up.
The robot.
No, the antimat.
You need to act fast. Move, Yasna. But
No. It will kill me.
Yasna, are you alive?
It destroyed the robot.
What's it doing now?
Oh no. come this time.
Yasna, stay calm.
Who won't come?
No, don't die on me now. I'm begging you, don't give up. You can't. You can't. I failed you. Sorry. So fucking sorry. It's all my fault. You hear me? All mine. It was my decision. I decided to accept this mission. I brought us here.
How did I survive? Wait. You said you had a choice.
Yasna, you're alive.
If you could reject it, why didn't you?
After a series of successful missions, are you safe now?
Safe enough.
And the antimat?
He decided not to shoot me after all. Please continue, sir. I'm all ears.
You will agree that we were doing very well. Outstanding results.
That's how it ought to end. Well.
Yes, I fully agree, but then it seemed this could have been the crowning achievement of the entire expedition. Just imagine.
You could have at least asked us.
I did wrong. I know that now. I will never forgive myself for it. Neither do I expect you to.
Marit, she can no longer forgive you. Same goes for the others.
I'm fully aware. All of it weighs heavily on my mind. Believe me, Doctor. So, what do we do now? Will you finally let me send Hopper for you?
I can't just fly away. Now more than ever. I won't rest until I find out what happened to our people and what we can do to aid them.
Je comprends pas pourquoi la machine nous a pas tiré. Je ne comprends pas là-dessus.
For now, you can forget about the research material. The only thing left of the Arctan is its feet.
Considering all the factors, I would assume everyone in the convoy is dead. If there's anything more to learn, it's from the recording devices. The first antimat told us a lot. The second one is destroyed. You spoke about the probe. Should be a valuable source of information. And the rovers. Are they on the convoy list?
Actually, it's right in front of me.
Localiser l'enregistreur de données.
Why even bother with security measures when they just leave keys in locks anyway? So, let's hear it.
Hello, base. This is Antka.
Hello, Antka. Tesla here. I can hear you.
Reporting. 25th day of the mission, 7:15 a.m. We arrived.
I saw it on the
We
slides.
encountered a terrain obstacle, but it has been removed.
You can skip ahead if you would.
We've established permanent access to the extraction site, separated the material for research. Now we're securing the first transport. Dr. Boza and Osterhaus have already begun their preliminary research here on site.
Gotcha. I'm passing it on. Let us know if there are any updates.
Of course. Over and out.
There's more.
Base, come in. Dr. Boza wants to talk with you.
Tesla here. Over.
We have a sort of discovery.
Oh, I'm listening.
25th day.
Base, this is Boza.
Doctor,
These tiny crystals contain highly advanced technology. Individually, they are slender and helpless. However, when in a group, they seem to stimulate and support each other, revealing new properties. At first, they started to emit an electromagnetic field.
Okay, and then?
A handful of small crystals gathered together. When in a larger group, they activated and... this is our biggest revelation so far. They started floating in the air.
Did I hear that right?
The larger the group, the easier, more freely.
Yes. Apparently it's flying.
Like a swarm of mechanical flies.
Slow down, Doctor. You say crystals, or rather flies. Which one is it?
Call it whatever you want. These creatures have a precise threefold symmetry, resembling the letter Y, with three-pointed arms connecting in a central bulge. Black as coal in direct light, shimmering with shades of blue and olive in reflected light. As my colleague Osterhaus mentioned, they somewhat resemble the abdomens of certain terrestrial insects. Is Markovnik there?
Navigator's unavailable right now.
Well, please let him know we'll submit our reports as soon as he's available. Oh, and have him send us another transporter, will you?
Autonomous robots the size of flies.
It's not finished. Let's keep listening.
Hello, convoy. Anka, come in. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here. We're finishing loading. Preparing to depart.
Don't!
Gets tense.
Leave the material behind and return to the base.
But why? What happened?
Scouts came back from this whole city.
Tesla? What's going on? Hello? Tesla, come in. Navigator speaking. Don't take anything. Just get out of there. Immediately. That's an order.
Last saved recording.
Amazing. Microbots grouping and flying together, similar to flies, capable of affecting other machines, even to the point that those affected become dangerous to humans.
The microbots, they must be dangerous as well. I don't know how, but not all people were killed by larger robots.
I think I figured it out, partially at least. The Alliance scientists were very clear that all of this had to do with an electromagnetic field, the field emitted by these flies. When people displayed disturbing symptoms, field measurements showed above average values. At first, I thought it was a sensoric malfunction. After all, the machines were broken. It turns out that field damaged them. So all the malfunctions occurred afterward.
Why didn't I think of it sooner? Prolonged exposure to strong electromagnetic fields can be harmful to the human brain. Usually it concerns long-term effects, months and years of unfavorable conditions.
Please elaborate, Doctor. What sort of effects?
Various brain dysfunctions. It may even lead to the arrest of vital organs.
So that's how... Merit.
Most probably. Another known effect of the EM field is memory loss. The human organism continues to function normally, but the human being as such is helpless, vulnerable. Like a baby, they don't understand the world around them.
Can such a person learn the world anew?
I can't be sure. There's no precedence. Even if there is room for development, learning everything all over, they won't remember anything. Even language, their past, our voyages together. Let's face it, this new life of theirs will be far from normal. They'll be aged children, walking curiosities, oddities, lab rats, all that made them gone to hell.
Perhaps researching those flies will help us to better aid our people. We're theorizing for now. Be worth examining. Confirm at least.
Got it, Astrogator. I'll search for those containers of flies.
On semble rien avoir sur le CB. Les sons radar, c'est activé. On n'a rien sur le radar. Ok, ça n'a pas l'air à faire grand-chose, ben.
I've located one of the transporters, sir. Please don't celebrate yet, though. Something strange has happened to it.
Get to the point, please. What's wrong with it?
The outer shell is damaged. There are holes everywhere.
Il y en a un là.
From bullets.
No, it looks like it's been corroded by strong acid. Bushes already protrude from the holes.
I don't get it. Those bushes again. And here I thought it was all coming together.
I still don't think we know the whole picture. Maybe if I look inside the transporter, I can find out more. The door to the cargo bay has budged a little, but it won't open fully. It's too awkward to squeeze in. The whole vehicle is just stuffed with bushes.
But can you see past them?
Not quite yet. Now. I can see broken containers. No sign of the flies.
Just plenty of bushes.
You have some theories, sir?
Everything that comes to my mind seems absurd.
You go ahead, sir. As I see it, no idea is too absurd right now.
I haven't quite thought it through. Not yet. Maybe after I listen to your assessment.
Well, look, I think it might work like this. The bushes and flies have a symbiotic relationship. I even consider that the flies are part of the bushes. Just like the fruits. If the flies can fly, they behave more like insects, and the bushes like plants.
I see we're getting back to biological analogies. According to your profession, do I correctly conclude that you are confident that this can be a life form?
Il y a des chances.
I'm not sure whether to call it life. Given the age of the oldest forms and the evidence of continued activity, differentiation, a particular drive towards miniaturization, improvement, and lethal effectiveness. It all resembles the evolutionary path of living forms. Only problem is, it's not alive.
So, with a large dose of doubt, you could still call it evolution.
A dead evolution, if anything.
I still don't understand where this change is coming from.
What if I said that the flies and bushes are the same thing, but in different forms? When they need to move, they develop moving parts, the flies. When they need to multiply, expand their volume, they settle on the metal substrate, form bushes, absorb raw material, and they are again ready to transform and relocate to a new source, and so on and so forth.
And I can tell you it's the most sophisticated form of being I've ever heard of, with all the skepticism that comes with it.
The second transporter is under a force field. It's hovering above the ground.
So it is operational. Probably also in better shape than the other one.
It certainly looks better.
The cargo may be intact then.
There are powerful emitters in the center, similar to those on energobots.
Emitters only? Do they look like they're buried in the ground?
Yeah.
Then you're looking at the top of the energobot. Well, look carefully. Energobots can bury themselves in such a way that only the emitters protrude from the surface.
Ah, got it. The force field melted adjacent rocks.
They had to run the generator on full power. They were defending themselves after all.
From the swarm of flies, I presume.
We don't know how large it was. They didn't capitulate. That's a good sign.
Well, I don't know that. So far, I can only confirm that the field has not dissipated. Yet. I know how to get inside. Under this field.
Will you dig a tunnel?
I won't have to. There's already an entrance. I just need to get to it.
On devrait avoir un passage sur notre droite.
Astrogator, I found their probe. Looks like it hid from the flies. Or just ended up here by pure luck.
Luck indeed. This registry could be valuable, especially if it managed to photograph everything from a greater distance.
Come here, little probie. Oh, that didn't work. It flew away.
Is it scared of you too?
I'd rather say that my lack of authorization is more of a problem than me being scary. I won't be able to bring the probe down unless I find a working controller. I got inside the field. Do you copy, sir?
Of course. The force field doesn't block radio waves. I suggest the following. If this transporter is actually running, it doesn't make any sense to take out the containers and carry them with you. You're going to take the whole transport. You'll have the flies in large numbers, and a powerful means of transport that can fly over terrain inaccessible to the rover. But before you leave, you need to take down the force field. So first, the energobot, turning off the force field, then transporter, departure. All clear?
How about I act according to my judgment, and you patiently await my request for help, sir?
We can do that too. You're right, Yasna. You're there. You make the decisions.
Thank you, sir.
Is the probe still with you?
Yes, it's around here. Somewhere.
Là, la question, c'est... Je crois qu'on peut pas embarquer dedans tout de suite. Il faut désactiver le force field en premier.
Just as I thought. The equipment's still active, but everyone here's dead. Send shivers down your spine.
It's hard getting used to the sight of corpses.
It's more than that. I'm starting to understand the suffering they felt in their final moments. They were left to fend for themselves, yet unable to do so. This one man, he even ate parts of his suit, trying to survive. The field is no longer a problem. Disabled.
All that's left is to get the flies out of there.
C'est bizarre. Qu'est-ce qu'on est supposé faire ici à l'intérieur? Il est rendu où, lui, là? Attends une minute. Ça, c'est le corps qu'on a là. Ça, c'est lui. Là, on est-tu capable de grimper ici? Ouais, on peut grimper.
I'm climbing onto the hovering transporter.
Before you leave, though, please check that the cargo is intact.
All good. I hope. Will this really help our people, Astrogator?
It will, I'm sure. So, what? Off we go? Yasna, what are you wondering about?
What if we're making a mistake? Maybe I shouldn't take the flies off Regis. Maybe it's better to leave them alone. Here, where they belong.
What are you?
I just worry that we might spread this threat. And the tragedy of one planet becomes a tragedy of entire galaxies. Not to mention, all humanity.
Forgive me, Doctor, but that sounds a bit overdramatic. We can handle some mechanical flies. Humanity survived worse.
And you sound like a fool, sir. How can you be so sure? We were clueless just a moment ago. We've only just begun to understand what's going on. But you already know how to handle it.
Yasna, I promise you, we'll analyze everything thoroughly. Now we need to focus on getting you out of there. Can we at least agree on that?
Yes. First, though, I'd like to check the cargo.
Very well. Just hurry up.
I must admit, they look amazing.
Yasna, what have you done?
I'm watching them, nothing more. Don't worry, sir.
What? Some goddamn black hole has opened in the stratosphere. And you say not to worry. Just look outside, Doctor. See for yourself.
If you were wondering, sir, how large a group of these flies could be, I can tell you, it can be gigantic.
Yes, Yasna, I know. I can see it from fucking orbit. What are you waiting for? Get out of there.
Je crois qu'on vient de se cracher.
Hello, Dragonfly. I fell, but everything's all right. I'm fine. Oh, shit! They're alive. These pressures. Something's flying out of them. It's those creatures. They're the ones doing it.
Fuck! The same thing over and over again! No wonder we finally ran out of luck. Too much of this damn curiosity. Who needs to know what might kill us?
I don't know if I should interrupt your speech, sir. It is quite interesting to listen to.
Yes, sir. This is too much. I've asked you how many times already?
Please forgive me, Astrogator, for continuing to, well, be alive.
You know that's not what I meant.
If it weren't for me, you could have just flown away, sir.
That's not true, Doctor.
At least we learned the truth about this planet and the inorganic beings that inhabit it.
What good does that do us, though?
We know the cause of the stupor. Maybe we can find a way to cure our people. If anyone from the Alliance survived, and they already started their research into a cure.
I wouldn't count on it. It's more likely they're all dead.
Not necessarily. It's a large base, and I only found a few bodies. The rest of them must be somewhere.
Or you'll find more corpses, Yasna.
Hey, Something changed. The balloon over the base disappeared.
You mean it flew away, or did it fall to the ground?
Oh, I hope it's the latter. If it caught the west wind, it would have fallen in this area.
All right. Alors, là, qu'a dit le ballon éclaireur? Fait que c'est effectivement ce qu'on va faire dans la prochaine vidéo. Alors, c'est vraiment, vraiment weird tout ce qui est arrivé sur la planète et qu'est-ce qui arrive encore et comment les gens sont disparus. Peut-être qu'il reste encore des êtres humains vivants. C'est ce qu'on va découvrir dans la prochaine vidéo. Alors, comme d'habitude, si jamais vous ne suivez pas notre chaîne Twitch ou YouTube, on vous invite bien sûr à le faire et ne manquez surtout pas la prochaine vidéo. On va découvrir un petit peu plus qu'est-ce que l'histoire nous cache jusqu'à maintenant. Alors, prenez soin de vous tout le monde. Ciao, ciao!